Khamzat Chimaev is back, and once again he's the problem no one wants to face. Recently, he's been seen pushing himself hard in training, and the moment he reappears, the whole landscape changes. You can feel the tension throughout the division. When Khamzat starts moving, everyone pays attention. His training camp isn't just about sharpening his body, it's psychological warfare. Every clip they release is intentional, a calculated warning to the entire division about what's headed their way. Nothing is accidental, it's all part of the strategy. He wants his opponents losing sleep, imagining his relentless pace and suffocating pressure. Long before the cage door closes, Khamzat is already taking up space in their minds.
120. Good, good, come on, come on, come on. There you go. 117. Yes, go, go, go. Come on, catch 120. 120, 120.
The latest footage shows a different version of him. This isn't just the chaotic, all-forward Khamzat anymore. Now he's colder, more calculating. He chooses his moments with intention. The pressure is still constant, but it's refined, sharper, more dangerous. His rounds run longer, his grappling looks deeper and more technical, and his striking is all about luring opponents into traps and dismantling them mentally. You can literally see the evolution happening, every part of his game tightening up. He's preparing to unleash a version of himself we haven't seen before, and honestly, that's a terrifying prospect. Khamzat Chimaev just lit up the cage, and before anyone could even process what happened, the MMA world went wild. He barely finished celebrating before saying he wants to jump right back in. That kind of hunger is rare, especially from someone who's only been fighting once a year recently. Dana White chimed in too, saying Khamzat's dead serious about a fast turnaround and could be aiming for Abu Dhabi. The heavyweight title fight is already locked in for that card, but it's clear Dana's looking for a way to get Khamzat on it.
How about for Khamzat Chimaev and Dricus du Plessis as we revisit our main event? What can you say about Khamzat Chimaev's dominant performance?
What about Chimaev being so calm when he was up here with us? He won a gold belt that I dedicated my life to. He won a black belt after he won the gold belt. I mean, not for nothing, this was his night, and he'd already moved on. He was already looking for who's next. He's already talking about turnarounds, and I want to make money. I don't know him very well, but I learned a lot about him in that interview, and that type of composure is one of the reasons that he doesn't fatigue.
Now the big question, who's next for him at middleweight? Fans keep mentioning Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, who's been tearing through everyone, but he's already locked into another matchup. Then there's Nasruddin Imavov sitting near the top and gearing up for a clash with Caio Borralho in Paris. That fight could easily produce the next title contender. And don't overlook Rainier de Ridder, quiet, undefeated, and steadily rising while most people aren't even paying attention.
Spoke about a possible next scenario for Khamzat Chimaev.
He had said all fight week he wants to turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi. Is that something you would consider, or do you feel like with the heavyweight title already on that card, like he maybe...
I just had a kid fight Tuesday and wanted to turn around and come here. I would, Abu Dhabi, I would definitely consider.
So there you go. He will consider it, Dustin. We'll see if Khamzat Chimaev gets on that card late October.
With all these new contenders breaking into the top 10, Khamzat's next move could flip the entire division on its head. Does he jump straight into a fight in Abu Dhabi and shake things up? Or does he sit back and let the other contenders battle it out first? Either way, one thing's certain, the middleweight division just got a surge of adrenaline. And with Khamzat lurking, every top contender is suddenly looking over his shoulder. One move from him, and the whole title picture can change overnight.
Fluffy had a great win. He could be up there. Cal. but he has a fight booked.
Right.
That would be a quick turnaround for the winner of that fight. I'm just wondering who's next there.
And it's hard for me to imagine that Fluffy is going to headline a pay-per-view. However, I'll remind you guys, he's won 8 in a row.
Right.
The all-time record was 10 in a row, and that went to Merab before finally getting a title shot. So whether you like the idea of Fluffy or not, you're going to have to learn to love it within a fight.
Well, here's the scenario at middleweight. The top contender is Nassourdine Imavov. He's fighting Caio Borralho in 2 weeks in Paris, France. Safe to say that might be the contender fight. Reinier de Ridder's unbeaten in the UFC. He's climbed the ranks very quickly. And then, of course, Fluffy Hernandez is in there. But a lot of fresh matchups for Khamzat Chimaev in the top 10.
UFC analyst Ariel Helwani and his team tossed around a few names for Khamzat Chimaev's next opponent, but they kept circling back to Nassourdine Imavov. He's sitting at number 2 in the rankings, and with Reinier de Ridder out of the picture after his recent loss, Imavov feels like the clear choice. And honestly, it just makes sense. Imavov versus Khamzat is exactly the kind of matchup the division needs right now. Everything aligns. The styles, the timing, the narrative. It's the kind of fight that could spark a whole new era at 185.
Imavov is healthy and can go when they want to do that fight. He's the first option.
So you look at the middleweight division, Khamzat is the champion. Dricus is still ranked number 1. Imavov number 2 is obviously not Dricus next. Nassourdine, as we say, should be next. 3 is Strickland. 4 is RDR. 5 is Izzy. 6 is Fluffy. 7 is Caio. 8 is Robert. 9 is Brendan Allen, and then 10 is Michael Venom Page. I tweeted afterwards that I think it should be Khamzat versus Imavov next.
Ariel Helwani laid out a whole slate of potential bangers. Khamzat Chimaev versus Nassourdine Imavov, Brendan Allen versus Dricus du Plessis, and Anthony Fluffy Hernandez versus Sean Strickland. To him, this is how you keep the division fresh. No reruns, no recycled matchups, just new contenders stepping into the spotlight. And whoever comes out of Khamzat versus Imavov, they're headed straight to the very top, with rising threats like Caio Borralho, the return of Israel Adesanya, and Michael Venom Page shaking things up. The middleweight division feels like it's on the brink of something big. The next few months could completely reshape the entire landscape at 185.
Allen and Fluffy fought not that long ago, so I don't know if we have to see that just yet. And I like the idea of Fluffy getting a big fight against Strickland. If he wins, he should then be next. Meaning next after the winner of Khamzat versus Imavov. And then if Strickland wins, now all of a sudden he's right back in the mix. DDP needs a fight against a big name, but not someone who is next to derail that guy, because you don't want to put DDP in a position where he's next for Khamzat Chimaev because he just got thoroughly beat down.
Alex Pereira shut down Khamzat Chimaev's call out instantly. Khamzat teased a massive super fight. Fans buzzed about striker versus wrestler chaos, and Alex didn't budge. No talks, no interest, nothing. He's focused elsewhere, so that dream matchup is dead for now. Meanwhile, Khamzat's next move is a complete mystery, and the uncertainty is only turning up the hype.
That's awesome. Last one from me. I don't know if you're aware of this yet, but middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev has called you out and said that congratulations, but now you guys need to finish your business. Are you aware of what business that is, and are you interested in him moving up to fight you at this stage?
Obrigado pelos parabéns, mas eu quero uma super luta, igual eu falei, quero dar uns pesos pesados. Então, só agradeço só pelos parabéns.
Thanks for congratulating me, but all I want is a super fight. I want to fight at heavyweight, but all I can say is thank you.
Khamzat's training camp is pure chaos, in the best way. The energy is electric, every workout threatening to blow the roof off. He's not just training, he's evolving, sharpening, getting meaner, almost like he's gunning to crush the old version of himself. Every punch hits harder, and you can feel the fire. He's fighting to prove something. camp just feels different. The hype is louder than most actual fights, with fans hanging on every clip, every round, every second, as if the real action is already happening. You can feel it. This is a turning point. Khamzat isn't just a hungry up-and-comer anymore. He's becoming inevitable, the kind of fighter you fear facing, but deep down know you'll eventually have to. Everything's flipped. Khamzat Chimaev isn't chasing legends. He's the one everyone else is chasing. He's the final boss, the mountain you have to climb to prove yourself in this division. The energy around him is electric, like he's rewriting expectations. Fighters see him and immediately rethink their game. His dominance isn't just on fight night. You feel it building long before the cage door closes. It's like he's daring his own body to break, and it never does. His striking is sharper, faster, meaner than ever. His grappling, cruelly smooth, suffocating, impossible to escape. Every second he's tightening the net. He switches from chaos to complete control in an instant, like it's effortless. He looks possessed, locked in, hungry for something bigger than any belt or ranking. He's already talking light heavyweight, where every punch hits like a wrecking ball, and he's not scared. He's fired up. People close to him say he's told his team he wants the toughest 205ers the UFC can throw at him. In his mind, he's ready. All that's left is the UFC's green light, and he'll sprint straight into the fire. Right now, Khamzat Chimaev looks unstoppable. He charges in like he's tearing through a cage, every second driving home a personal mission. Opponents don't just respect him, you can see the fear in their eyes as he closes in. He moves like a storm, never retreating, always hunting the finish. Inside the octagon, no one feels safe. He doesn't just win, he breaks people, leaving echoes long after he's gone. Everyone talks about his brutal sparring and savage training, but the real story is how much sharper his game has become. Compared to his old camps, it's clear. He's not just stronger, he's smarter, more calculated, far more dangerous. He knows exactly when to explode, when to press, when to push you past your limits. This Chimaev isn't just a problem, he's an entirely new threat.
There you go, good. Ha! Oh. Go. Yeah, that was good. Good turn. Just like that. Pa.
Pereira just shut down all talk of a super fight, and suddenly all eyes are on Khamzat Chimaev. Who's next? Will the UFC finally book him against Nasruddin Imavov, who's been lurking near the title scene for ages? Did Brendan Allen's huge win crash the party and force his way in? Or could Sean Strickland or Anthony Fluffy Hernandez make enough noise to earn the next shot? The middleweight division is wide open, and honestly, anything could happen. The division feels electric again, chaotic, unpredictable. Every contender thinks they can crack the Khamzat puzzle, but can anyone actually survive his pressure, his pace, his relentless chaos? When Khamzat returns, it won't just be another fight, it'll be a moment. The whole MMA world will be watching, so tell us, who should Chimaev fight next, and who even has a chance?